Hi everyone, I'm Bethany the Booktastic Mom, and today I have the best board games for homeschoolers. Before I get into the games, I wanted you guys to know that this is a collaboration video with the Homeschool Show and Tell series. The hosts of this series are Abby from Rooted and Rest and Jessica from the Walduck Way. There'll be a playlist down in the description box of all the other ladies included in this collab if you want to see their favorite board games they use for their homeschooling. For those that are new here, my name is Bethany. Like I said earlier, I've been a homeschool mom for 9 years now. Cannot believe 9 years. I started with my oldest was in preschool. I have 3 kids, ages 6, 9, and almost 13. Can I believe that I almost have a teenager? No, I can't. Where did the time go? And I hope if you like this video, you'll continue to stick around and hit that subscribe button and see some other videos that I have up. Let me say that this was super difficult to narrow down our favorite board games. We love board games. So as you can see here, this is not all of them. This is some of them. A huge pile of games. I have another pile over there. And the way I'm going to work this video is I'm going to do an overview shot of these games so you can get up close and personal and see exactly how these games work and how they're played. I know how sometimes when you get a game and you're trying to read those directions, it can be a little intimidating. I know for myself that there was a few of these games that took a while to actually kind of understand what you're supposed to do. So I really hope you enjoy seeing all these games. And I also have all these games linked down below if you're interested in purchasing any of them. You guys ready? Let's go see these games. And the first game we have here is called Hoot Owl Hoot. It's one of the Peaceful Kingdom games, so it's a cooperative game, which is great when you have kids that are siblings and they fight. So it's a great way for them to work together to win the game. So here is the board, and all their games are made with recyclable materials, which is great. It comes with an envelope so you can put all your pieces inside. All these cards that have suns, different colors, a little sun piece, and these owl pieces. And you start by putting all these owl pieces on the start markers. So the object of the game is for the players to work together to get all the owls back to their nest before the sun rises. So the first person playing flips over the card and they get red. So all the players will work together to decide what owl they should move to the color. So this start is red, so you're gonna move the first one to a red spot. The next person will flip over a card and they get green. So you see green here. So you will talk together and decide that this owl would be the best one to move to the next green spot, and so on and so on. And let's see, we got this sun card, so that means that we need to move this sun one spot. So you want to work together to decide what owl can go the farthest on each turn. So not only are you learning your colors, but you're also using problem-solving skills and math skills to see what owl can go the farthest. Now everybody wins at the end if you get all the owls in the nest before the sun rises on the top. So up next we have Count Your Chickens, which is another Peaceful Kingdom game, so it's a cooperative game. And like the other game, it comes with an envelope that you put all your pieces inside. And here is the game board and all the pieces inside. So it comes with a spinner, a mother chicken, and all her little chicks. So the object of this game is the baby chicks have flown the coop. So they were all in their coop and they decided that they didn't want to be in there anymore, so they spread themselves all over the farm. So you need to help Mother Hen collect all of her baby chicks and put them back into the coop by the time she reaches the last space on the board. So I'm going to spin the spinner. And I got a dog. And what you're going to do is count how many spaces it takes to get to the dog. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we went 6 spaces. So then you'll collect 6 chickens and put them in the coop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then the next player will spin. So now if you land on a fox, you must take 1 baby chick out of the coop and put it back in the lawn. So everybody wins the game if all the chicks are in the coop before the chicken gets home. So this game is great for math and for counting, and it's a whole lot of fun too. Next up we have Rhyming Bingo, another Peaceful Kingdom game. I actually just showed this one in an Amazon haul that I just recently did. So inside you get your bingo tokens, a bag that has all the tokens of the words that you will find on the game boards, and then all the game boards that are inside here. And there are 12 different games that you can play. And you pull out a piece, and this one says nail, and you're going to look and see if you have the rhyming word on your card. So we could see we have nail, but that is not the rhyming word, but snail is, and you put a token on. And next we have clock, and we do have the rhyming word for clock, and that is lock. So you are going to try and get a bingo across, diagonal, or up and down. And this game is also great to play as a solo game. They could pick out their own pieces and put on their tokens. They can even take these pieces and put them on top as well, and you don't need the tokens. And my girls have had a lot of fun with this one. Okay, next we have Fairy Tale Spin to Play, and this is by Ebu, another company that I love their games. So in this box we have the game pieces, all the different scenes, some more game pieces here, some more scene cards, and the game spinner. So you can see here on the back of the box it has all the different places, has the heroes, the rivals, magical helpers, treasure, transportation, and magical objects. So I have everything all separated into all the different categories. So the object of this game is to be the first player to collect a place card in each of the elements to create a story. So the first person will spin, and they get a place. So they could be the first person to pick the place that they want for the setting in their story. I'll choose this one right here. And then you go on, and the next person will then pick a treasure. And they will pick this money bag here. So the first person to collect all the different categories is the winner, and then they can tell their story by using the place cards and all the pictures. So here's an example of what your place card would look at the end, and maybe you'd make up a story about this princess who needed to find this elf with a magical flute. And then this witch comes along and tries to steal her money, or some kind of fun story like that. And even if the people playing the game don't win, I think as a homeschool mom that it's a great idea that everybody has a chance to tell their story of all the things that they have on their card as well. And next we have Busy Busy Bake Shop. This is one of my younger girls' favorites, and it's another Peaceable Kingdom game. So inside this box we have the game board here that has all the donuts on it, some tweezers, and all these different wooden donuts. It comes with 2 separate dice, one that has the actual donut colors on them and one that has the toppings and frosting colors on them. There is a dice that has all these sides that say yum, but one has a mouse. And then we have our little mouse here. So the object of this game is to work together to spot combinations of donut cake and frosting and place matching donuts onto the game board. Get 4 in a row before the sneaky mouse gets away with 3 donuts and you all win. So the first person will take all 3 dice, roll them together. So we have a yum, so that means that we can play. We have a pink donut and one with yellow frosting with the rainbow sprinkles. So we'll find the pink donut with the yellow frosting and find the match on the board. Goes right here. And then the next person will roll and they get a mouse. So that means we need to take this one donut and give it to the mouse. And the next person will play. We got a tic-tac-toe with all the donuts going down here. And we did that before the mouse got 3 donuts, so we all win. So this game is great for hand-eye coordination. It's great for matching, for colors and patterns. And my girls also like to use this as a donut shop. So they will not play the game sometimes, and they'll sit together and they'll order donuts from their shop and put them on little plates and serve them. So it kind of goes 2 ways, as a game and a toy. Okay, next we have Zynga 1, 2, 3. I bet a lot of you probably heard of the regular Zynga game, but this one is all about numbers. And let me show you what is inside. We have this game piece here that you open the top, and it has all these numbered tokens inside that you could see here. And then we have all these bingo cards where one side has adding with no numbers, and then the other side has the numbers written in words and the actual objects that you can count. So if you have a child just learning about their numbers, this side would be great for them, and this side is great for those that are learning how to add. And this is also a great game that can be played as a solo game or as a group. So what you do is push this forward, push it back, and the numbers magically appear. So we have a 1 and a 2, and if you're playing with somebody else, you will kind of race to grab the ones that you want, or you could take turns. So we have a 1 and we have a 2. So push it forward, push it back, a 1 and an 11. We need the 11, but then we take the 1 and we stick it in this little hole here and push it in. And let's see if we can fill up our card with a tic-tac-toe. There we go. We have 3 in a row. Okay, next we have Boggle Junior. This one comes with this box here, all these different word cards inside, and the letter cubes. So this game helps with object and word recognition, letter recognition, spelling, and concentration and memory. Now this game is made to be a solo game, but it could also be played with 2 players, where they could just take turns using the cards. So there's 2 different ways to do this. You can start by angling this up, sticking the card in to where they can see the letters, and they're going to match the letters to the ones that they see on the card. Like this. The next way to play is sticking the card behind, closing the top here, and having them spell the word without seeing it. So here we go, we have the fish. And next up we have Apples to Apples Junior. I bet many of you probably recognize the Apples to Apples game. But this one is meant for kids ages 9+. So in the box, you just have a bunch of cards. These red ones all have different themes like macaroni and cheese, red roses, a park, sick day, cereal aisle, and then these green cards that have adjectives on them such as energetic, shy, sad, expensive, squishy, thin. So the object of the game is to be the first player to collect 4 green apple cards by making the best combinations. So in your group, you will take turns being the judge. So the first person that is the judge will take the adjective cards. Everyone receives 5 red cards at the beginning of the game. So we have Wolverine, Caps, Getting Lost, Ears, and Swimming. And so the judge will flip over their card and say, I want the word that goes best with the word peaceful. So I will look at my cards and say, which one is most peaceful? And I would say that swimming is the most peaceful. I'll put the card down so the judge does not know who is giving the card. They will then look at all the cards that were given and judge what one is their favorite. So they have swimming, a shooting star, KFC, and Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And the judge picks swimming. So I win and I will collect this card. So the first person to collect 4 of these is the winner of the game. And if you have younger kids, there is an Apples to Apples picture game to where the cards have pictures on them instead of words. So if you have children that haven't mastered reading yet, then this one would be a better fit for you. Okay, next we have Blue Plate Scramble from Peaceful Kingdom. This is one of my kids' favorites here. And in the box, you get all kinds of pictures of different foods like pizza, corn dog, cupcake. All these cards here, which are combinations of those foods on these cards that go together to make a plate. And then you have these tokens with some angry customers and a timer. So at the Blue Plate Diner, folks like to order all kinds of strange combinations for foods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's your job to remember which foods go on which plates and who ordered. If you get it wrong, you'll have some angry customers on your hands. First off, you will select 10 random tiles facing down. But just to show you, I'm gonna do 3. Next, you're going to flip over your cards and turn over the timer. Then you're going to look at your food combinations for the time that you get and try to memorize which items are on the plate. Okay, my time is up. I need to flip these back over. Okay, so next you're going to take your blue cards, split them up between the people playing the game. Since it's just me, I'll have to go very fast. And you're going to work together to try to remember what is under these cards. And we'll turn our timer on now, and I'll go as fast as I can. Oh, we had these. I think they were here. Now is the reveal. Yay, got it right. I did it. Hooray! So since I got them all right, we do not have any angry customers. And you're going to play 3 different rounds. And you can choose as many cards. It says to do 5, but you can do whatever works for your child. And if you get 5 angry customers, before those 3 rounds, then you all lose the game. Here is another game that my girls love, and it's called Shopping List. Open this one up and show you what is inside. All these little cards that have all different foods on them and things you find at the grocery store, such as washing powder, tomatoes, the actual game that you're playing. And then you have these cards, such as a shopping basket, a shopping cart, and then you have the shopping list. So this one looks like a little cell phone. This one's a written list. Very cute. So in this game, each person playing will choose a list that they want to do, and they will choose a basket or a carriage. So I will choose those. And then you're gonna put all these pieces upside down like memory, and you're gonna try to be the first person to fill up your cart. So you'd flip over and your turn with Fruity Flakes. I don't have Fruity Flakes, but maybe the person next to me does, and they're gonna remember that the Fruity Flakes are here. So it's very similar to the memory game. I have here, oops, tasty sausages. I have them on my list, so I'm gonna put them on my card. So you're gonna keep playing each turn until your card is full. Well, here I was able to do 1 whole row. And next we have Race to the Treasure, another Peaceful Kingdom game. I said earlier, guys, I love this brand. And in this box, you have the game board and the game pouch. So in this box, we have these pieces that make a path. We have these org cards, the org snacks, keys, and a dice that has letters and numbers. So the object of the game is it's a race to see who can get the treasure first, you or the org. So the players all work together to make a continuous path from start to the treasure while collecting 3 keys that will unlock the treasure. If the players collect 3 keys and reach the end space first, they win. If the org reaches the end first, he wins. So to start, you need to place your key cards on the board. So you'll roll your dice to see where they go. So we have A3, A3. And then you're going to shuffle all these cards together. So the first person will draw a card and get the path. You're going to start on the start spot and put the card. You're going to work together to try to find the perfect path to collect all the different keys. Put this way because we can now remove this snack and give it to this org and take him away. And we got the last key before we filled up all these spaces, so we won. This game is great for those learning about maps or doing graphing and math, and it's a whole lot of fun as well. And next we have Bananagrams. I bet a lot of you have heard of this game. It has all kinds of letter tiles inside and the directions. So it's very much like the game Scramble, where you want to be the first person to use up all your letters and to make words just like this on your game board. And it also has different points for different letters. So I'm just gonna get a handful here and see if I can make any words with what I have. Books for the Booktastic Bomb. And let's see what else we can make here. And there we go. That's how you play the game. This is great for spelling, word formation, reading, letter recognition. I mean, if you have a smaller child, you could just use these tiles and show them and say, what letter is this? What letter is this? So this can be used for all different kinds of things other than just this game. Next, we have Cubits. We have Cubits Solo and Cubits Junior. We'll start with the Junior. So this one has 4 different players, but this can also be done as a single player. You take out your wooden blocks here that have all different patterns on each side. And then you have your play cards here that have all different formations that you will try to make. So the object of the game is to be the first person to complete the shape given. So there we go. This one matches the card. So this game helps with problem-solving skills, spatial reasoning, and visual dexterity. And if you have an older kid, we have the Cubits Solo, 16 blocks included with patterns on all the sides, and the pattern cards here. And this one is from Mindware, one of my favorite websites to purchase games. And I love that this game has ones for younger and older kids as well. And the last one I'm gonna share today is Bird Bingo. Now surprisingly, we loved this game. I mean, we love birds, but I didn't think it was gonna be as much fun as it was. So let me show you what is inside. The rule guide, a pouch that has all the different birds inside, the tokens, huge game board for the person that is running the bingo game, and all the cards for those that are playing the game. So everyone will pick a card with their favorite birds on them, and just like any other regular bingo, pull out a card. You have a northern mockingbird. You'll check your card to see if you have a match, and I do not, but this will go on the board in alphabetical order to show that it was used. So at the end, you can check and see if all the ones were pulled were correct. And here we go, European Bee Eater. We'll take our token, put it on our card, and then put this one over here. And whoever gets a bingo, up, down, or across is the winner. We did a bird science study this year from The Good and the Beautiful, so this was a great addition to that curriculum. So if you are studying birds, I would highly suggest this game. So what'd you guys think? Do you have any of these games in your home? Let me know down below which one was your favorite in the video, or what new one do you think that you're gonna be purchasing soon for your family. If you like this video, I really hope you'll stick around. Please subscribe, please give it a thumbs up, and please hit that bell to be notified for future uploads. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye everyone.